Good evening. Welcome to Prime TV News. Get to headlines first. Landslide warnings for several districts have been issued. Lotus Tower is very public. Prime Minister gives evidence on the agriculture building. And in overseas, oil prices surge following attacks on South facilities. And now the news. The Department of Meteorology has said that southwestern and southeast active clouds will cause heavy rainfall in many areas. The Met Department announced that showers or thundershowers will occur at times in the sea area around the island. Heavy falls will occur at some places in the southern, western and southeast shallow sea areas of the island. Director General of the Meteorology Department, Atula Karunanayaka, said that there is a possibility of rain being experienced at the moment in the western, Sabaragamuwa, southern, central, northwestern and northern provinces. Showers or thundershowers occur after 2 p.m. and heavy falls about 100 millimeters are likely at some places. The prevailing showery condition over the island is expected to continue during the next few days, according to the Meteorology Department. Showers or thundershowers will occur at times in the sea areas around the island. Heavy falls will occur at some places in southern and southeastern deep and shallow sea areas to the will be southwesterly. The speed will be 30-40 kilometers per hour in the sea areas around the island. The sea area extending from Hambantota to Pothuwil and the sea area extending from Puttalam to Angkasanture via Manna can be rough at times as the wind speed can increase up to 50 to 60 meters per hour at times. Temporarily strong gusty winds up to 70 to 80 kilometers per hour and very rough seas can be expected during showers. Deputy Director of the Disaster Management Centre, Pradeep Kodipli, that all management centres are ready to face any disastrous situation that would result due to torrential rain. He said that these units have also been informed that the support of the armed forces and could be sought if necessary. Pradeep said that roads and lying areas of districts are reported to water. The police and units of the districts are alert to meet any emergency needs. The National Building and Organization has already issued warnings on lands. It warned the public to be on alert Riyalla and the Ratnapura district, Pola in the Kerala district, Matugama district. This message has been issued Ahaliyagoda district, Abarelia district, Sinhala Kalutara district. They have also been cautious landslides on to evacuate if they come across any landslide feature. Along the main road from the Nawaloka roundabout to Colombo Fort, as of flooding in the area. As such, the police reporters called on drivers to use all roads. Accordingly, vehicles from the Wattala direction can fly to Colombo from the Matta, Kulia and Modara directions. Also, the headquarters said that vehicles be driven towards Borella along the parallel baseline road. While due to experienced in the western hills, obstructions to the move traffic on the Ginigathena Norton Bridge Road. The police said the movement of traffic on this road has come to a standstill due to fallen trees and mounds. Torrential and windy conditions impacted the northern province hours. The correspondents reported that in many areas in the province had been experiencing a foggy condition was witnessed in the area this morning. Lotus Tower in Sri Lanka, the tallest tower in South Asia, was declared open today. It took place under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena. The 350-meter-tall Lotus Tower has been built at a $104.3 million, with funding coming from the government of China. The Lotus is considered to be the largest tower in South Asia. Under the Belt and Road Initiative, Sri Lanka and China signed the Lotus Tower Agreement in 2012, the higher tower in China, with China's Import and Export Corporation being general contractor. As a hotel, a shopping mall, and a conference. There are 4 gates to the Lotus Tower. It covers an area of 30,600. There is also a restaurant and a communication museum on the ground floor. The 6-story tower has 2 exhibition halls for the faculty. The observatory has been built on the 7th floor. There is also a restaurant and a communication museum on the ground floor. 2 exhibition halls are located on the 6th floor, while the 7th floor has the observation desk. The tower will provide facilities for 50 television and radio channels and for 20 telecommunication companies. The Telecommunication Regulatory Commission said this will reduce the number of antennas fixed on various buildings in Colombo. Under the second stage of the project, a theme park and a garden are scheduled to be built. A car park that can accommodate 2,000 vehicles, a shopping complex, a wellness center, a swimming pool, and a film theatre will be built in the theme park. Among those present at the opening ceremony were Speaker Karujai Surya and Chinese Ambassador Cheng Duyong. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe again arrived before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry (BMICA) this afternoon. The commission is investigating fraud and corruption in state institutions. The Prime Minister arrived at the Commission to give a statement with respect to the investigations that are being carried out into the Agricultural Ministry building. The Prime Minister was joined by Ministers Viraj Karyavasam, Rajat Sena, Dayage and Vajra. The Commission, after making a statement, 4 hours later arrived in the afternoon to give more information. The national function to commemorate Ozone Day under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena. This was organized to the International Ozone Day and the 32nd anniversary of the Montreal Alliance. The World Ozone Day commemorative function commenced at the Sri Lanka Foundation Institute in Colombo. A keynote lecture at the event delivered by Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor K.K.C.K. Pereira. The theme of the lecture, Kigali Amendment effected to the Montreal Alliance and prevention of climatic change. A commemorative stamp was issued on the 30th anniversary of the partner of the Montreal Alliance. Prizes and certificates were awarded by the President to the winner of the competition held between schools on reducing air pollution. The President also presented eco-equipment to and technical colleges and the Global Montreal Protocol Awards for customs enforcement officers. World Ozone Day is commemorated by all member states of the Protocol on September 16th. Sri Lanka is in the forefront of developing countries when it comes to protecting the ozone layer. Sri Lanka is considered to be one of the leading countries in the eradication of ozone emitters. According to the Montreal Convention, has agreed to get rid of using items harmful to the ozone layer by 35% by 2020, by 67.5% by the year 2025, and by 100% by the year 2030. The President also opened the poster exhibition on air pollution. The confirmation former Minister Johnson Fernando's revision petition in corruption case filed against him has been fixed for October 4th by the Colombo High Court. Johnston Fernando has been accused of causing losses worth 40 million rupees to the government by deploying the services of 153 employees of the cooperative wholesale establishment for election campaigns between 2010 and 2014. However, the former minister had filed a revision petition at the High Court seeking a court order to declare that the court's decision to hear the case has been illegal. The petition is being heard by High Court Judge Pradeep Hettiarachchi. Deputy Minister Theva Peruma and 5 others have been granted bail in the case involving the forcible burial of a body in an unreleased land while allegedly violating a court order. During each of the suspects released on 2 short bails worth 100,000 rupees each. 44,568 students have received the opportunity of entering national schools following application of vacancies in intermediary grades. For the first time, the Education Ministry took action to give publicity to the vacancies in intermediate grades of national schools. This initiative was taken with the aim of admitting students to national schools in a transparent manner. Accordingly, 44,560 students have received the opportunity of entering national schools. 25,419 students can apply for the Sinhala medium, while 9,149 can apply for the Tamil medium. In addition, other than grades 1, 5, 6 and 11, the Education Ministry gave publicity on the 3rd July in national newspapers and in the Ministry website the number of vacancies and the strategy of recruitment for intermediary grades of national schools island-wide. Paves the way for students to apply for any national school vacancy. Noteworthy is the opportunity given for the kids to know their marks before they interview to the related criteria. Its objective is to prevent any malpractices taking place in the admittance of students. 2 suspects with respect to a shooting incident have been taken into custody. The police announced that the motor and the van in relation to the incident have been recovered. 1 person was killed in a shooting incident happened at the Imbul Kamajan Hanwella last night. 2 who sustained critical injuries are receiving treatment at the and Avisa hospitals. 2 individuals who arrived in a vehicle parked near a shop and were purchased when a group that arrived in a van opened fire at them. 1 person died and the other person who had come in the motor vehicle and the shop owner suffered critical injuries. Well, police are pursuing investigations with respect to the incident, while 2 suspects were taken into custody early this morning. Now a look at today's exchange rates. Prime News returns tomorrow, and in the meantime, tnnews.lk, go to for the very news. I'm Shani Gamagi signing out. Good night.